I saw them on the couch canoodling, but they happened to have been involved in a kiss. And I go, oops, I'm so sorry, because I'm in the basement and I was just going up to get something out of the fridge. Like, oh, I have to put the search, like the age of what I'm searching for. I put like 25 to 45, right? But let's be honest. Hi guys, I am Skippy. It's Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. What is this? April 17th, 2022. Before I forget, I said almost a month ago that if people donated to @IamSkippy on Venmo, $5 or more, I would shout them out in my next video. And the two people that did that were Tarek Shaban. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Tarek. I apologize if I'm not. And then Paul Faraday, who like a year ago when I was making videos more frequently, he did that. So thank you to both of you guys. Tony Schwartz did less than that, but reminded me like, hey, it's been like a month since you said that you were going to do another video, and I haven't for a while. I haven't for a while for a few reasons. One of them was the fact that my phone broke. I literally was not able to use the camera on either side. I've been having dental problems again. Tooth down there came all the way out, and I have one up here which isn't going to last too much longer. It's pretty messed up. Been having that. And then in Texas, I found out, what was it, on Friday night, got my tax stuff together, went over to H&R Block, and the guy said like, hey, you're coming in at like 7:45, we close at 8. And I said, can you just look at it to let me know about what I need to do? And he did a quick calculating, like really rough, said don't quote me on it, but said you should be getting a little bit of money back. And he said, and if that's the case, then you don't have to be freaking out about getting it out now, which I had been. So since I'll probably be getting, since YouTube doesn't take out taxes for me, I have to pay like the taxes on YouTube, but then from what I get from state and federal from my other thing, I should get like 200 or something like that dollars back. And he said, when the government owes you money, you have up to 3 years to collect it. So that had been weighing heavily on me. In the meantime, I did record a part 1 of a 2-part interview with an awesome guy whose channel I'm going to be linking in this. He goes by KFAR. But if you look up KFAR, he's at like 5,000 subscribers. He hit that not too long ago, and since he's like a really cool guy that had former military and is familiar with law enforcement, and he does videos similar to the last guy that I did an interview with named Law Talk with Mike. They both break down a certain type of videos where they poke holes in sovereign citizens or First Amendment auditors. And so it's going to be a 2-part interview. Part 2 will be about like regular, just fun questions, what he's into. But he lives in Michigan, where I spent 2 years on a Mormon mission. But yeah, so I've got that interview coming up. And then my editor also went back and put together some video from previous Sundance video that I haven't put on my channel. So that should be kind of fun. I think in there is also when I met Pete Davidson, but it's like a 14-minute long video. So I'll be having that coming up soon. Before I end this, I want to show you what I'm up to today. So when I moved in here, it was December, right? And in December, all I cared about was having the room. Didn't realize how big the backyard was in this place. And so to be a good roommate, I decided that I would rake the lawn. Well, so here are some of my piles that I've been raking, but it's such a huge backyard. And no, the owner doesn't have a kid. This is left over from the previous thing. Like, it's me and 3 roommates. So yeah, here, I should set this down because my hands do that shaking thing. I have a genetic tremor. But yeah, it's me and then 3 other roommates. The owner of the house, I think he's like 28 or 29. And then there's what is he? He's like 22 or 23 year old roommate. I have 2 roommates named Caleb. So there's Caleb 1 and Caleb 2. And so Caleb 2 is like 22. And then Caleb 1 is marrying this, I don't know if they're marrying yet, but they're dating at least. And I've been very trying to be helpful, but very cringy with, I saw them on the couch canoodling, but they happened to have been involved in a kiss. And I go, oops, I'm so sorry, because I'm in the basement and I was just going up to get something out of the fridge. And they're like, oh no, that's okay. We're just cuddling. And I ran down to my room and I had some Hershey's Kisses. And I said, don't just kiss when you can have a makeout. And I threw Hershey's Kisses at them because I thought that was funny. And nope, turns out really awkward and weird. But she likes him enough so that it didn't ruin their relationship. I hope they get married. They'll probably get married. She is a crazy beautiful, he's like super nice, intelligent guy. Yeah, I'm the less active Mormon, but everyone that I'm roommates with is Mormon, so there's like no one, like no alcohol in any of the fridges or anything like that. We're just kind of 4 moderately boring people. But when I moved in, it was in December. Did not know what this yard was like or how big of a backyard there is, but the backyard is enormous. And so I had said to the owner of the house, in hopes that it builds up good graces for, I don't know, when, I don't know, if like rent was late or something like that, that he wouldn't mind so much, because he'd see that I'd done things like offering to rake up the leaves. And when he bought the house, he bought it with this swing set here. And then the person, he bought it, I think, in August, and he got his first roommate in, I want to say, September or October, and I moved in on December 1st. But that late in the season, he didn't want to mess with the yard. The people who owned the house before him didn't mess with the yard, and so there were tons of leaves. So I decided to try to be the good roommate who said, hey, I will rake up the leaves. And that was a ton of work. I actually thought that, let's see, those leaves right there from the windows over there at the house, I thought that that brown spot was actually like dirt. Originally, I thought like, oh, cool, we have like a big area for a fire pit, kind of like what the roommate or the next door neighbors have back there, where that's where their firewood is, but there's a fire pit there. Nope, that right there is not where there's a fire pit. It's just tons of leaves that the previous owner and then the owner of the house now just didn't want to rake up. So I raked up everything into giant piles. So we've got that giant pile over there that I raked into, and then we've got that giant pile that I raked. I've done a ton. I've actually come up with like 4 or I've got like 3 or 4 black trash bags done already. But yeah, this is just me bragging about the fact that I've been raking leaves on an Easter day. Okay, yeah, that's all this video is going to be now. I'll have the other videos coming up. I haven't had really time or money to date between the phone, like, yeah, my phone went kaput. If you're an iPhone user, here was something that I found out the very hard way over the weekend, was that if you, for this latest update that just happened, if you don't have enough storage on your phone, if you click yes, go ahead and update, but there's not enough storage, it resets your phone to factory settings. So when it did that overnight, I woke up to like, oh, my phone's not working. And I went in and thankfully I had it backed up to the cloud. This is the horrible part of the end of the video. If you've watched it this far and you want to be put in the next video that I make, a quick shout out, or I'll put like your names at the bottom. At IamSkippy on Venmo, PayPal, or the Cash App. At IamSkippy. Is there anything else? I don't know. Maybe after I post this, possibly tonight, I'll do a live with questions, if you guys have any for me. Oh, by the way, my hair is in a bun, but it's down to about like right here. This is my current look, but that should be changing when this tooth no doubt needs to be pulled and whatnot. Oh, and my and my car has been having troubles again, but it's okay. Baby steps, right? I'm happier than I've been, and also, if you watch this far, I'll emphasize it more in other things. One of the reasons why I haven't been making a lot of videos is because the dark place that I had been way before wouldn't have been as dark if I had just been doing normal stuff that other people had done. But I'd gotten to a place where I didn't have a job, and I wasn't happy. And I may not be in a relationship, but I love my job. I absolutely love my job, and I am doing normal things, paying bills, things that not living in mom's basement, things that people, because I'm now in my 40s, things that I should have been doing since I was like, my early 20s at least. But I didn't do that for 18 years, so I got myself into a ton of debt, which I'm still in, and my life was kind of crap, and I reaped the benefits of that, and so I wasn't happy and was in a dark place. But I'm starting to get out of that, and I haven't been making videos because I've been trying to get my crap together, like showing up on time for work and being a good person, trying to, I don't know, be a grown-up and stuff. And I feel like, even though I'm in my 40s, I really feel like I'm new to this being a grown-up or grown-up adjacent kind of thing. But yeah, some of my friends are in their 40s and they have kids that are getting married themselves. It's so weird for me to go onto a dating app and remember that, like, oh, I have to put the search, like the age of what I'm searching for. I put like 25 to 45, right? But let's be honest, what 25 to 30-year-old girl is going to be interested? No, I mean, yeah, I need to, as I start to become more successful and more happier and confident and things like that, I need to readjust standards and things. And yeah, I'm, I don't know, I can talk about it all in a going live video if you guys have questions. And I don't know, if you've gone this far and you still want to, you can become a member. I don't have any members on my YouTube channel. If you want to, you can. Oh, and if you're one of the 4 or 5 people that when making a cameo video, I didn't do it right, I still have every intent to make amends. I haven't yet, but I promise those 5 of you that I will make up for it. I don't know, I guess there is a lot to talk about if and when I go live, so that might be tonight, and if not, next Sunday. And within a week there will be a video of probably part 1 of my interview with Kfar, and then either before that or just after that will be unseen Skippy meeting celebrity video, and then after that will be part 2 of my interview with Kfar that I need to set up and record sometime this week. Okay, 15 minutes isn't bad. I've made way longer videos and said less, so I'm okay with this. this should be all one take. The only thing that I'll have edited in, I think, is the people's names. Yeah, that's all I had today. All right, bye.